Dear students, this is second PUC economics syllabus. Second PUC economics syllabus. Chapter wise marks weightage in the annual examination. See, part A microeconomics, part B macroeconomics. It has two parts, microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics has more weightage than macroeconomics, just 5 or 6 marks. Shall come to see various types of questions are there. Multiple choice questions, fill up the blanks, match the following, 1 mark. Short answer questions for 2 marks. Essay type questions for 4 marks. And long answer essay type questions for 6 marks. And project oriented questions 5 marks. Total weightage for each chapter. Come to see first part, microeconomics. This is introduction to microeconomics. This is for microeconomics. Multiple choice, fill up the blank, match the following, and 1 mark questions are 3 questions. Sometimes this may be varies. It may be only 2 or maybe 3. It may be 1 also can be. But 4 marks question will only rise from the first chapter. Total 7 marks from the chapter in the annual examination. But second chapter, theory of consumer behavior, 1 marks 1 question, 2 marks 2 questions, 4 marks 1 question, 6 marks 1 question, 5 marks 1 question, total 20 marks in the annual examination. Let us come to know the third chapter, production and cost, 1 marks 1 question, 2 marks 1 question, 4 marks 2 question, and no 6 marks, 5 marks project question, and total is 16 marks. Fourth chapter, theory. Theory of firm under perfect competition. Theory of firm under perfect competition. It is a 1 mark 2 questions, 2 marks 1 question, 4 marks 2 questions, no 6 marks, 5 marks 1 question, total 17 marks. 17 marks means it may be vary. When there has been no 4 marks, they can rise 6 marks question also sometimes. Total is 17. Around 17 or 16 marks. Next, fifth chapter, market equilibrium. Whereas we can find 3 questions can be raised from the 1 mark each. It may be multiple choice, fill up the blank, match the following, and 1 mark questions for the 1 word answer and 1 sentence. It is 2 marks 1 question, no 4 marks questions, 1 6 marks question, no project question, total 11 marks. 1 marks 3 questions, 2 marks 1, 6 marks, no 4 marks, no 5 marks, total 11 marks around. Last chapter, non-competitive markets. 1 marks 3 questions, 2 marks 1 question, no 4 mark questions can rise from the fifth chapter, 6th chapter, and long essay type questions only 1, that is 6 marks question, no project oriented question, totally 11 marks from the 6th chapter. Total 6th chapter from the microeconomics. Let us come to go for the second part, part B, that is macroeconomics. Macroeconomics has 4 or 5 marks less than the microeconomics. Come to know the 7th chapter from the part B, macro. Introduction to macroeconomics. 1 marks 3 questions, 4 marks 1 question, no 2 marks, no 6 marks, no project questions, total around 7 marks. National income accounting is the 8th chapter, the most important chapter. 1 marks 2 questions, sometimes it can be varies from 2 to 3 or maybe 2 marks 2 questions, 4 marks 2 questions, 6 marks 1 question, no project question, total 20 marks. We shall come to the 9th chapter, the money and banking. No 1 mark questions. In the case it has been raised, it can be changes in the 2 marks or 4 marks or something. 2 marks 1 question, 4 marks 1 question and 6 marks 1 question, 1 project question, total around 17 marks. 10th chapter, determination of income and employment. How income is determined. 1 marks 2 questions, 2 marks 2 questions, 4 marks 1 question, no 6 marks, no 5 marks, total around 10 to 11. It may be 1 or 2 marks can be vary when the experts are taking the blueprints. It can be changes. And even 11th chapter, government budget and the economy. From 11th chapter, 1 marks 2 questions, 2 marks 1 question and short answer, 4 marks questions no, and even 6 marks 1, no project question, total around 10 marks. Last question, last chapter, 12th chapter, open economy, macroeconomic part. 1 marks 1 question, 2 marks 2 questions, no 4 marks question, 6 marks 1, project 1 question, total around 16 marks. This weightage for the total from the chapter can be varied as per the blueprint. As per the blueprint, the weightage for chapter wise of marks and raising of questions can be vary from time to time. Suppose there has been 10 marks. 10 marks can be raised into 11 marks also can be. This can be reduced into 9 marks. This is what is one can decrease while taking the project questions or maybe some other questions. When the 6 marks question has been left and 4 marks has been taken means automatically the weightage for the chapter will be vary. In this way, the totally chapter wise weightage can be vary but won't be change everything. It can be only the weightage of the total marks will be around. It may be 7, it may be 6 also can be. It is 11 is given, it may be 10 also can be or 12 also can be as per the blueprint what the people are going to be take. This is what how the chapter wise weightage and also marks has been given for the all the 12 chapters in the economics. The weightage will be given the more importance for the chapters of 2nd chapter and 3rd and 4th and 8th and 9th and 12th chapter. Important chapters. Chapter 2, 3, 4 and from macro this is micro and chapter 8th and 9th and 12th from macro. This is what is important chapters to be get study. Chapter 3, 2, 3, 4 from micro part, 8, 9, 12 from the macro part. When you are about to be go through the passing package, we can possibly have it. Let us come to know in Kannada. The second PUC economic syllabus bandu. So marks weightage chapter wise ನೋಡಿದಾಗ 7 marks first chapter ಇರ್ತತೆ. That is introduction, PTK, consumer behavior ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅನುಭೋಗಿಯ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂಗೆ ಅನುಭೋಗಿಯ ವರ್ತನೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತತೆ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆ ಮತ್ತು ವೆಚ್ಚಗಳೇನಿದ್ದಾವೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ವೆಯ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಫ್ ಫರ್ಮ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್, ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣ ಪೈಪೋಟಿ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆಯ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರಿಂದ 17 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಇಕ್ವಲಿ, ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆಯ ಸಮತೋಲನ 5ನೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟ್ರು 11 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ನಾನ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಾತ್ಮಕವಲ್ಲದ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆಗಳು, ಅದಕ್ಕೂ 11 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ರೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಮಗ್ರ ಅರ್ಥಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಬಂದರೆ ಇಂಟ್ರಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ರೋ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಪೀಠಿಕೆ ಸಮಗ್ರ ಅರ್ಥಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನು 8ನೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಆದಾಯದ ಲೆಕ್ಕಾಚಾರವನ್ನು ನೋಡೋದಾದರೆ 20 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಇನ್ನು 9ನೇ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಮನಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್, ಹಣ ಮತ್ತು ಹಣಕಾಸು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ 17 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸು. ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಆದಾಯ ಮತ್ತು ಉದ್ಯೋಗದ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈವನ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಜೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಓಪನ್ ಎಕಾನಮಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 16 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ವೈಟೇಜು, ಈ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ದಿ syllabus and also the marks weightage for each chapter wise. Thank you.